Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, it's Jason Tatum for the All-Star game.
Morning, everybody. Morning, Jason.
It's going to be the Zoom for the interview, and my dad's going to be interviewing him.
We're with you in a second here, folks.
Here it is. It's the Zoom, and my dad's going to be interviewing him. Different people.
Hello.
And that's Jason Tatum for the
Jason,
All-Star
can you hear me?
game.
This is Jeff. How are you? Good morning.
2021
How you
All-Star
doing, Mr.
game.
Swift?
I'm very well. Congratulations, Jason. We got a few people on the call here this morning, and we'll get going
2021
here shortly.
All-Star game.
Questions for Jason? We got a few. We'll start first, Jason, this morning with Sarah Spencer.
Hey Jason, how are you?
How you doing?
Good. Usually obviously All-Star is such a kind of big, long weekend event, packed with fans, fanfare, that kind of thing. What are your thoughts on this year's game being kind of tamped down a little bit, playing in front of, I guess, about 1,500 people tonight, and just the different conditions y'all are under?
It's for sure different. But I think they're just trying to be as safe as they possibly can while still, hosting the All-Star game. And I'm curious to see how it's going to look. We got all the events happening today. It's a lot different than how it was last year. But, nonetheless, grateful to be an All-Star for the second year in a row, and, try to enjoy it as much as we can.
Next question, Jason, is from Valencia King.
Good morning, Jason. Thank you for your time today, and congratulations on All-Star. I know that you've always been prideful in giving back in the community and being involved in the community. Can you talk about who instilled that attitude of giving back into you, and as a parent, how you would do so?
It was my mom kind of instilled that in me, and it was just, the environment and where I grew up in St. Louis. And I always just told myself that, when the opportunity came, when I, became successful and made it, that, I would want to give back and help out as many people and kids from St. Louis to reach and chase their dreams like I was. So, I've always kind of thought like that from a young age.
Next up is Joe Barton.
My dad's name's Chris
Hey,
Ryan.
Jason. Good to see you. So you're on a team with Kyrie and Zion tonight. So you've got the Duke triumvirate going. And so I wanted to ask, who do you think is the best Duke player ever? And I don't mean the most successful player at Duke, but who's the best player to come from Duke?
I think right now it might have to be Grant Hill. Like if basketball was somehow to just stop today. Obviously Kyrie is up there, with gold medals and how many All-Star appearances he has, and obviously he has a championship. But I just think right now, obviously, Kyrie could pass that. Obviously, I'm chasing that. But I think right now, Grant Hill would have to be the best Duke player right now.
Chris Ryan.
Hey, Jason! Congrats on the All-Star game. Wanted to ask you a little bit about what you and Jalen were talking about the other night with the competitiveness that you guys have, playing, one-on-one a lot after practice. In what ways do you think that you have made Jalen better, and in what ways do you think that he has made you better, both on and off the court?
Just two, especially when I came in, just two young guys trying to prove themselves. Obviously, he had been here a year before me. We had the same, when I first got here, first 2 years, we had the same shooting coach, Shrewsbury. So we always kind of shot together. and we just always in the gym, always working, always trying to get better, and just trying to push each other. And a lot of one-on-one games, a lot of shooting drills, and it just came kind of natural.
Hello, Jason. I wanted to ask you, this will be your second All-Star game, and if you were a team captain of one of the events, which will be the team you want to play with? Which will be the other four guys you would choose?
If I was a team captain, LeBron, Steph, JB, Brad, Bill.
Next question is from David Chinelato.
Hey Jason, Davide from Italy. Looking at your career in the NBA, which is the thing you're most proud of, and what kind of level do you think you can reach going on?
For me, I don't put a ceiling on it. I think first and foremost, I want to be a champion. I think that's why you play, is to reach the highest level. That's to win a championship. So I believe that, if that's what you aim for, and that's the goal, the ultimate goal, then I think all the other individual accolades will take care of itself. So, first and foremost, is championship is the main number one priority, and everything else will take care of itself.
Gary Washburn.
What's up, Jason? You talk a lot. Your relationship close with your mom has been well crowned. You talk a lot, but your dad was coached against you in high school. He kind of was the guy who kind of helped you get to a certain level. How has your success influenced him? What does he think about it? And how has being a father kind of change your relationship with your father when now you are a father yourself?
Yeah, my dad, he was the first person to, he played basketball at St. Louis University, played overseas for a few years, and, kind of put the ball in my hand at a very young age, and, coached me and worked me out all the way up until probably about 8th grade. And basketball-wise, as tough as a parent can be on their kid, as you could imagine, many a times where, I wanted to quit playing basketball because, he didn't make it fun for me. He was so tough. And, as I got older, I realized that, he just saw the potential in me, even at a young age. And he just felt like, being that tough would push me. And it did. Because oftentimes I would, work out, or I would, play in a sense of, to kind of prove him wrong, because he would kind of tell me what I could and couldn't do, just to kind of get under my skin and push my buttons. So for a long time, everything I did was kind of to prove him wrong. And, that was part of our relationship. And now, I would say since I got to college, he's become more of a fan. And I think our relationship has gotten a lot better because of that. But, he was just doing, what he thought was best, and it worked. It definitely pushed me, to really, really love basketball.
Taylor Snow.
Hey, Jason. Jalen said the other day how you better not try to guard him tonight. And I know that defense isn't typically a point of emphasis in the All-Star game, but do you think you'll be defending him with a little extra intensity tonight if given the chance?
The All-Star game. I
didn't play JV so much in practice and one-on-one that I mean, I'm sure if we're on the court at the same time, I'm sure, I mean, it might happen. You know, but I was thinking about guarding somebody else just because we play each other so much. But if it does happen, I mean, I know all of his moves. I know what he's going to do, so I ain't going to let him score.
John Corrales.
Jason, have you had any opportunity to prepare for the 3-point contest, shooting off of racks or anything like that? And just how different is it shooting off of racks going from spot to spot than your normal shooting?
Yeah, I got some practice. I worked on it a couple times. Yeah, just kind of get the technique down. Like you said, it is a difference grabbing the ball off the rack. The balls are different, the money balls. So definitely have to go practice for that. But it should be fun. You know, I'm a little disappointed it won't be, 25,000 people there. But at the same time, that might help. You know, you might get a little nervous, being only one shooting. But since there's only going to be 1,000 people there, it might make it a little easier, actually.
Dan Wilkie.
Hey, Jason. For the teams that were in the bubble the longest, people have talked pretty openly about just kind of the mental challenges the short off season provided and stuff like that. I know out in LA, the Lakers haven't really practiced much. You guys have talked about being drained. What has been sort of your physical and sort of emotional, what's been sort of the toll of the bubble, and are you still feeling it today?
I would think so. The bubble, as much as I enjoyed it, as much as the NBA did a great job, it was a lot. I think we were there for 80 days or something of that nature, and just the mental toll, and obviously going deep into the playoffs. It was tough, and obviously we had a really quick turnaround, but they're not the only team. Like you said, the Lakers, they went further than we did. They won it. And they got some guys that are older than us on our team. So I think that's why the league has kind of been so up and down this year. I think the bubble has a large part to do with that. Especially just the beginning of the season, everybody just trying to get their win back, trying to get back in shape, and everything like that.
Dan Roach.
Hi, Jason. Just a thought on what it means to you to represent the Boston Celtics. And obviously playing in your second game, how much more do you think you'll enjoy it? Because a lot of times athletes will say their heads are on a swivel that first game, kind of like trying to get a sense of what it's all about and kind of stargazing and everything else. How much are you just going to try to, with all that you've been through personally and as a team, enjoy the experience of tonight?
Yeah, I remember last year when I woke up that morning, I was nervous because it was all surreal to me. It was new, and you still get excited. Like, I'm still excited about today, but I know what to expect a little bit more. I won't be nearly as nervous. I'll be a lot more relaxed. I only had 6 points last time, so I think I'm just trying to score more each year. So hopefully I can get more than 6 points today.
Last couple of questions. Jason Smalls.
What's going on, Jason? Congrats on All-Star. This All-Star game is in dedication to HBCUs, and I am the student HBCU journalist from Bennett College. So my question is, if you could restart your college career over again, what HBCU would you go to and why?
That's a great question. It would be two schools in mind. Being from St. Louis, Harris-Stowe University, which is in St. Louis, downtown, right next to St. Louis University. I had basketball camps, summer league basketball games there. I know plenty of people that went to Harris-Stowe. That's right in my backyard. And secondly, or another choice, being that I went to Duke for 1 year. North Carolina Central was down the street, and Coach LaVelle Moton, who is still a great friend of mine, call him Unc. I've known him since I was in high school, and I was on North Carolina Central campus a lot when I was at Duke, and they have a really, really good basketball program. I think they've been to the tournament, a couple of times the last several years. So if it had to be one of those, if I had to choose, it would be one of those two schools.
Final question for Jason is from Tom Westerholm.
Hey, Jason, I know we've asked you about this a bunch, but just as someone who's experienced COVID and kind of the after effects of it, just curious, like how confident you feel about tonight's game, especially in light of the news about Embiid and Simmons not being able to play.
Yeah, I did see that, and I think that's just kind of where we're at. As much as precaution the NBA takes and as many rules and safety protocols that are in place, we do know that some things you just can't control, and they try to keep us as safe as possible. And I think for the most part they do a great job, but it's unfortunate, and I hope those guys are okay. It's not something that you want to contract or experience. I know it affects you and how it can make you feel, but I think that's just kind of what we've known coming into the season, that guys were going to test positive, games were going to be postponed, and I think that's just part of it. You can't fully protect or stop it from happening. You can just do your best, try to stay as safe as possible. I think the NBA for the most part has done a good job this season.
Jason, thank you very much for your time. Good luck tonight. Stay safe. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Guys, that was Jason Tatum from 2021 All-Star. Made the All-Star team. He's on Team Durant. Jaylen Brown is his teammate. He's on Team LeBron. So they're not on the same team. But Kyrie was his teammate, is on that team. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, have a great rest of your day.